Good morning, folks. What's going on? This is the Outlaw Hatfield back at you one more time on this very early morning. I've been awake since, oh God, what, 2:45 this morning. Bored out of my mind. Figure I'd go live. Why not? What's going on? I've got one person watching so far. So, hey Scott, what's going on, brother? Ladies and gentlemen, I am going to be posting the link to get into this wonderful chat over on the gun channel side. So if anybody would like to jump in here this morning, you are more than welcome. No invite needed. Just click on the link on my channel on gun channels. So. And hell, I might just decide to post a thing over on the YouTube side as well. Who knows? I have been known to do that sort of thing. You got 3 watching now. Good. Good morning, Scott. How you doing? Getting ready for work. I'm off today, so I got about 3.5 hours sleep last night. Worked all day. I guess I finally crashed about 8:30. I just couldn't take no more. I was beat. Woke up at 2:45 and been awake ever since. Went over to gun channels to early this morning to see if anybody had any shows up, but there wasn't nothing going on. It was dead time. So I figured, what the hell? I'll jump on here and see what's cracking. See if anybody will join in here, jump in, say hello. Hey, Philo, how you doing, boy? All you guys up early. There's the link to the hangout if any of you guys want to jump in. Oh, Lord. Guys, I am having myself a blast at my new job. I love it. I've actually started filling out the 4473 forms now, and being on the customer side is a lot different than being on the retail side of that situation, because you got to know a whole lot more information. You got to remember what to fill out and where, and man, it's just a very interesting process for me. Oh, we've got a selection of what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we got 8 M1As in there. A couple of the SOCOMs. Very nice rifles. Very nice. I was looking at the some of the SIGs yesterday, man. I have fallen in love with those things. Beautiful, beautiful weapons. Oh yes, well they what's the old saying? If you do what you love, you never work a day in your life. I should have been doing this particular type of work a long time ago. I'm loving it, Fee. I really am, man. I I'm happy, and it's not a job that I get up dreading having to go to. It's a job that I wake up every morning. I know I'm going to learn something new every day. I'm going to, get to help somebody make a purchase that they might not otherwise be able to make. Help them make the decision on what to buy. And it's wonderful. It's great. And I mentioned earlier that I was looking at the SIGs. Well, we've got the STX, that SIG 1911, that STX in stock. Oh my God, that is the most beautiful 1911 I have ever had in my hands. It's freaking amazing. It feels amazing. If you've never seen one, where most 1911s has a rounded slide on the top, this one's flat, and it's gorgeous. It's got the external extractor. It's just a beautiful, beautiful piece. I sit and I drool over it. So, but yeah, man, I just love it. I look forward to going to work every single day now. And I told the boss that, and I don't volunteer to work on my days off, but I told him if you need somebody to give me a call, I'll be here. So it's great. So what's going on with you guys? Getting ready for work and about to start your days? Let's not make this show all about me this morning. Oh Lord. I got 4 people watching. I got 2 chatting. Guys, I don't know who else is out there, but if you'll say hello, we will make you part of the crowd. I've been thinking about that. We've got a range there at the job. I can shoot anything up to and including 30-06 at the range at the store, and I'm going to start taking advantage of that. I'm going to take that GP 100 in tomorrow when I go into work. I'm going to go in about an hour early, just so I can get some practice in with that GP. Go back to bed. It's too early to go back to bed. Hey, Black Cat, how you doing, brother? It's time to get up and get your day started, Philo. Ariel, I've got the link posted out there if you want to jump in here and chat a little bit. Oh, you're always at work. You work as much as midnight. Or potatoes. No, I don't think anybody works as much as potatoes now that I think about that. But yeah, I got the link posted over on the gun channel side. I've got it posted here on the YouTube side. So anybody that wants to jump in can. Open forum, guys. If you got something to say, I'd be happy to hear it. Yeah, it's on the gun channel side. If you can get to my channel over there, you can jump in. Or hell, I can cheat. I can always, do it the other way. Hey,
well,
Scott.
the link works on YouTube just fine for me.
Huh? Well, you got to understand that RL is a bit of a bitch.
Oh, so, I was gonna say technologically challenged.
No, he's just a bit of a bitch. He has to have things handed to him on a silver platter.
Yep.
Yeah. So what we will do is this. and that right there. So I have to hand deliver his links because, well, it's the only way he can figure this stuff out.
Yep.
Now,
Oh, I ordered a little something last night from Brownells.
well, see, you ordered it from the wrong company.
Not,
I work for PSA, not Brownells.
not at that price, I didn't.
Oh well, okay. What'd you order?
A Glock Fun Stick for $28.
Okay, and what is the fun stick going into?
Anything that takes Glock mags.
Well, yeah, I figured that much, but do you have anything specific in mind for it?
Well, probably my PC9.
Okay.
The only humor of the only thing he's ever got his fun stick in was 4 legs and fucking
But
Lord, RL,
but
always.
those things run $40 normally, so I saw it for 28. I was like, shit, I'm ordering one of those.
We've got one of those at work, actually. Is yours the breakdown model?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. We've got
Thing
one
runs
of those.
great.
We've got some PSA build AR9s in there, and I am seriously thinking about picking one up now. Those things are looking sharp as shit. So this is the only drawback to working there. There's just so many guns that I just drool over, and that was one of them.
Yep.
Yeah. Hey Tony, how you doing, sir?
I'm all right. What the hell did you buy?
Oh, I ain't bought nothing yet.
I just added this onto it.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I ain't bought shit yet.
And I got the good old red dot on there.
That's nice.
Well, I just heard on my local news this morning that the dude that did the synagogue thing, Pittsburgh, I think, used an assault rifle and 3 high-powered pistols.
Oh, well. Idiots everywhere, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah. And we're not going to ever hear the end of this. You know that, right? First this idiot with the bombs, and now this guy. All in less than a 2 weeks time span. And I don't understand what these people are thinking, especially the bomber guy. I mean, how does that help his cause? How does that help anybody's cause, sending bombs to people?
I think that was probably a false flag.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what it was, but it's not helping anybody's cause for anything, you know.
Now, see, if you ever get the chance to shoot one of these, I highly, highly recommend it.
What do you have there?
CZP-01.
Oh, well, we have the PO7s at work and PO9s, and I want one desperately.
Not the same. Trust me, not the same.
No, I'm sure it's not, but, you know.
I mean, I saw the prices that they're selling those PO9s for, and that's a stupid good price.
Well, see, if you guys was in South Carolina Saturday, we had a hell of a deal going. The CZs, the HKs, and there was one other company. We were selling tax-free for them. Everything, yeah, all of those were tax-free, dude. And until the end,
probably didn't have the one HK I like.
Which one was up?
The P30s.
I think we do have a couple of those, actually.
It wouldn't surprise me.
But yeah, we was doing those tax free, and till the end of the month, all bolt action rifles at Palmetto State Armory, if you buy them at the store, of course, is tax free.
That's not a bad deal.
No, no. I sold a American Ruger American Ranch yesterday to a
Yep.
13-year-old boy that in 300 blackout. He was
Going
wanting
hunting with
some.
Dad.
Yep, yep. He had a youth 243 and wanted to upgrade. So he got that Ruger Ranch. Dude, that is a beautiful rifle and extremely light.
Yeah, they are light.
I just happen to know somebody that has one in a 7.62 by 3.9, and I'd like to have one of those. RL.
I've almost bought one of those. Because I got about 100 rounds of PPU ammo I bought that I did not realize was the soft point shit. So it's like their hunting load.
Yeah.
And it won't shoot out of an AK.
Really?
Yeah. It just, the tip is so soft, it'll just jam.
Well, what you could do is just cut the tip of that bullet off and see if it takes.
No, they're the round nose.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That just gives me an excuse to buy another gun, though.
Yeah.
Because now I need a gun to shoot it out of.
Exactly.
And I won't have any feeding issues with a bolt action.
Oh, well, there's always you always need another excuse to buy a new gun, don't you?
Not really, but
No. I'm sick of that. No, you don't. Just the excuse is I fucking wanted it.
Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, that's the excuse right there. We'll go with that. But like I said earlier, I'm gonna start taking advantage of the free range time at work.
I would have already been taking advantage of the employee discount.
Can't do that for 90 days.
Oh.
Apparently, they had some people that would sign up to go to work there and then take advantage of that 90 days of that employee discount, and then they'd quit. They'd get what they wanted, and then they'd quit. So they said, okay. Well, so Palmetto's just said, okay, well, and to fix that, you can't get the employee discount for 90 days. You can't blame
them. I got that deal. Yeah, you can't blame them, but then again, if I was getting an employee discount, I don't think I'd be quitting.
No.
I'd want to take advantage of that shit all the time.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's just I don't know. I don't understand where people's minds are at doing shit like that. To me, it's taking advantage of the system. They go out of their way to give you the discount, and then you're going to go behind their back and screw them over. Nah.
Yeah.
Nah. That's just not cohesive.
No.
In my mind, anyway. But what do I know? I'm just a hillbilly from West Virginia. But, oh, Lord. Guys, I am tired.
Well, what time have you been up since? Like
2:45.
2:45? That'll do it.
Yeah, 2:45. I went to bed real early this morning, or last night, I should say. I was in bed at, God, 7:30, 8 o'clock, somewhere in there. It was just
I will up at like 3 o'clock every day.
I do have a habit of falling asleep during match chats on the couch and waking up at like 2. Well, you gotta understand, I have an oversized couch, and it reclines to the point where it's almost horizontal.
Lord,
so it's really comfy.
And Matt's really boring. Is that what you're saying?
No, his Monday night chats are.
I actually enjoy the Monday night chat, man. You know?
Depends on what it's on.
No. Well, I can tell you what it's going to be about tonight. Probably some Walking Dead, some comic book stuff. You know.
Usual stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, see, The Walking Dead does nothing for me. I could not get into that show.
I love that show. I'm hoping that, you know, later this season things start picking up because so far it's been a little bit slow on the show. But, you know, there's about to be some major changes and we'll see where it goes.
Yeah, they're going to kill Rick off.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I'm up on the show. There are too many changes from the comics now.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, I'm figuring depending on how well they do this and how they're going to get rid of Rick. I mean, I think having him leave would be better than killing him off.
Knowing this show, they're probably going to kill him off in spectacular fashion.
Yeah, well, another Glenn. But,
yep.
Yeah. But I think they'd be better off just having him, you know, right off into the sunset or, you know, something else other than just killing him off. That way, later on, you know, a couple seasons down the road, if you want to bring him back for a couple episodes, you could and get away with it. Whereas just killing him off, you know.
You could just have him end up being underneath the dumpster.
Yeah. Who knows? If I was writing in Hollywood, everything I'd write would be a flop. So.
Well, that's because you're conservative and they don't like them in Hollywood.
Oh, well, you know. That's okay.
My problem with it is the best episodes they usually have are the ones that come straight out of the comics. And they're throwing the comics completely away, starting even before last season, really. So I just don't see it lasting without that material.
Yeah. I thought they were going to go with the whole old man, his kid. Telling the whole story from the kid's perspective as an old man.
Yeah. Well, if you've ever read the comics, though, that's kind of what seems where they're headed with the comics. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Carl's still alive in the comics, and they're way ahead of where the show is.
Yeah, well, in the comics, he's been through a rough time in the comics. He's missing a hand, and he's been all messed up.
Rick is. Yeah.
So, who knows, man? Who knows where it's going to lead? But it is what it is, as they say. I still got to catch up with what's going on so far this season in Arrowverse. I've only watched like one episode of that. I watched one episode of The Flash. So I got some catch up to work to do today.
Yeah, it's another one I never got into.
The only shows I watch of any regularity is Family Guy and Forged in Fire. That's about it.
I don't watch Family Guy. I don't watch. I just can't get into them. I mean, it's like The Simpsons. I never could get into The Simpsons. Just drove me nuts.
Oh shit! The Simpsons came on air when I was still a kid.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's been running for what, 30 years?
Pretty damn close.
Yeah.
Depends on when you want to count it.
I think the first time I remember seeing The Simpsons was at a commercial in a movie theater. If I'm not mistaken, that was the first time I seen The Simpsons was in a commercial at a movie theater between two movies. I was like, okay, well, whatever.
Yeah, I'm kind of pissed about them writing off a poo. That's bullshit.
Hey, this is going to come to a surprise to all of y'all. Travis P11's got a new video out.
Oh,
Surprise.
really?
Yeah, surprise. So I get this email the other day from YouTube. Apparently, I am eligible for monetization now. I don't see how that's possible at this point, but apparently I am. I thought you had to have like 6,000 hours of view time and 1,000 subs. Well, I've got the view times. In fact, I got way more than that. But I'm at less than 400 subs, so I don't understand how they can figure I'm eligible for monetization. But I shall be looking into it today at some point.
I wouldn't even worry about it. The pittance that you
Yeah.
get just isn't worth the fucking out.
Hey, if they want to pay me to listen to my mouth, that's fine. I'll who knows? I might make 50 cents in next year off of YouTube.
That's what I need. 64 gun safe.
Oh, everybody needs a 64 gun safe. The only problem is having the safe is one thing. Having the 64 guns to put in the safe is something else.
I have the reverse problem. That's not even remotely big enough.
That's a good problem to have, though.
Yeah. If we look at safe, I'm getting ready to redo my lower level, my basement. I looked at safes that I could easily get in and out of the basement, and yeah, I'm gonna have to build a room.
Put one of those vault doors on it.
That's what I'm thinking. That's what it's gonna happen. If I want an actual safe, everything. The problem I have too is like my father slowly gives me stuff, and I know I'm basically inheriting his entire gun collection slowly, along with my entire gun collection. He probably has more than I do, so I need more space.
Oh Lord. I don't know if I keep working at PSA, I'm liable to end up in gun debt.
Been there, done that. I just got that one out of gun jail the other day.
Oh?
Gun jail.
Yeah,
what is gun jail?
layaway.
Yeah, layaway.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I do that. I got one on layaway right now.
I do too, man. It's been there for 8 months.
Holy hell. Wow.
I just don't get my gun shop. Get by my gun shop that damn often. They're cool with it. They said as long as I paid some on it now and then, they leave it there.
That's the way my guy is too. He really doesn't care. Like if there's something in there, if I stop by, I just tell him to hold it for me and put it back, and then I'll come in and pay for it.
Damn, I wish my shops around me would do that.
Well, I'll tell you, people do that. Spend a dick ton of money there over about a 10-year period.
Yeah, when I put the gun on layaway that's laying there right now, I had also spent about $2,800 that very day.
Yep.
So, yeah, my gun shop's fairly friendly to me because I've been pretty friendly to them.
Yep.
Well, I found a gun shop online that does it. I found one online that does a 10-month layaway, so I'm happy about that.
Holy hell.
Yep. So I don't have to rush. I don't have to sweat it. You know, as long as I pay once a month, they're good. So
Yeah, I'm trying out the whole Sportsman's Guide 4-pay program.
That's all right.
That's how I bought my Glock 19X.
Yeah. I've
3
used
more
that.
payments. It's pretty painless. I wish they'd give you more of an, if you want to pay it off faster, here's a link. Or you just call them and tell them, hey, I did the 4-pay program. I want to make a payment on my gun.
Yeah, that's the only thing that I don't like. Do they ship? I've never used the 4-pay for guns. I've only used it for ammo. Do they ship the gun and like as they bill you, or do you have to make all the payments till they ship?
Nope, you make your first payment and they ship the gun.
Okay.
It's a little bit more than your other 3 payments.
Yeah.
I think my first payment was like $158, and then the other 3 payments are like $130.
Yeah. I've done it with ammo before. I just never done it like before the last panic shit set in. Like when Trump was being elected, I bought. I won't say how much, but enough that I used 4-pay for ammo.
hey, you're laughing about that, but that's really not a bad idea.
No, it's not. Especially with some of the calibers I have.
I mean, you can think about it. You run across a deal, they have 1,000 rounds of 5.56 for $230. You pay that off in 4 payments, you're good.
Shit, my local shop had 500 rounds for $99.
Yeah.
But it's weird.
I miss spam cams of 7.62 by 39 for $79. I think I still have 1 or 2 of them.
I'd like to have a few of those, but around me they're like $250.
Yeah, now they are. Back in the day, you could get them for $80 at the gun show every fucking weekend if you wanted.
I don't know, man. It's just in my situation, I don't make enough money to be able to pay all the bills and just go out and buy a gun.
I buy most of my guns through layaway.
Yeah, that's the way I have to do it. That's why I wish Palmetto offered a layaway, because if I could do it on layaway plus get that discount, I'd be a happy individual. Or even finance it. They'd finance a gun.
If Palmetto offered a layaway on like their parts and stuff, I'd have fucking like 10 things layaway there right now. I have all kinds of builds I need to finish up. I just can't afford to buy all the parts all at once.
Tony keeps jumping in and out. I hope everything's okay over there.
Yeah, he's been having internet problems all weekend.
Same with primary arms. I can use primary arms to have a layaway also.
Yeah, if primary arms would have a layaway, I'd be in a lot of trouble.
Yeah. They have my 9mm upper I want to finish out my build with, but I just haven't been able to swing it yet between Christmas and my car problem. So.
If primary arms did a layaway, I'd have 5 or 6 of those ACSS scopes laying around here.
Yep.
Just waiting to put them on something. Because I love those things.
Yeah, those wolf uppers. You ever see the wolf uppers? They're the it looks like the South Korean version of their piston AR variant. Those things were freaking sweet.
Shit.
What's going on with you?
$20 for extra data, and I still keep getting fucking kicked out.
I don't know, Tony. Something don't sound right about that, brother.
It takes 15 minutes for my phone to figure out I got data.
Huh.
Yeah.
I have unlimited everything. It's not feasible for everybody.
I had it, and they stopped allowing me to use it as a hotspot all the time. I'm like, shit, that's the reason I want the fucking phone.
I can do a hotspot with my phone. I just never have. I never see the reason for it. So
It depends if you want to run a hangout. I've done it with my phone to run like my live show when my internet was down on a hotspot. You can do that. You can actually run the laptop instead of just doing it mobile and host it.
Speaking of that, apparently I recorded about 35 minutes of video on my phone the other day at work while my phone was in my pocket. So, yeah. So I was like, no wonder my phone was dying, and I was wondering why. And I looked down, and I was like, oh, okay, well, that ain't good.
You have to go in there and edit that out and put it online.
But yeah, 35 minutes of blackness.
Inside my pocket with Ellis.
Yeah.
I was gonna say you can't find anything in Ellis's pocket anyway. That'd be a tough sell for a video.
Oh, hold on, my alarms are going off.
Time to get up.
Yep.
Fuck, you sleep like the dead or what?
Yeah, pretty much. No, actually, they're not really all that loud.
That sounded pretty loud here, man.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
You think that would scare anything that was lying in bed with you? Like you might get kicked when that went off.
Oh, Lord. I'm actually surprised G-Webs ain't jumped in here. Thought I'd seen him online earlier.
He was in last night.
We probably ain't up to his standard.
Yeah, well, of course not. This is my show. My show's not up to anybody's standards.
Hey, I'm in here.
Oh, well, you do add class to the show there, Tony.
I have no standards.
That ain't what I was getting at.
You know, when you got the bottom of the barrel like me and RL sitting around, you show up, you bring us up.
I'm just here because it's really fucking boring at this time of day.
Well, thank you. I'm glad I killed the boredom for you.
I appreciate it. I really do. I mean, I've already watched the local news, so.
I've thought about doing an early morning live stream. I've done some fishing live streams early in the morning, but I never get more than a couple of views live.
God, I can tell you, we first started doing the early watch, and we were doing 6 to 8 hours. You want to talk about fucking boring?
Well, I've ran my late night shows like that. I guess me and RL has sit on here for 7 or 8 hours at a time, ain't we?
I think so. You do the late night ones, they're freaking long.
Oh, yeah.
Tater usually doesn't start up till like 2 or 3.
I can remember a few nights I'd start up about midnight and we wouldn't get off till 6 o'clock in the morning.
Listen to G-Webs and them at like 5 in the morning, where Hosh has been on and they've been up all fucking night shooting the shit.
Yep.
I love it though, man. I like hanging out with you guys. We normally don't talk about a whole lot of anything important, but sometimes we hit on a decent topic. Hey, Vanessa, how are you? Psycho's after. So we got a few.
I bust out another.
Hello, did everybody split?
No, can you hear me? Earth to Tony. Apparently, Tony's having some serious problems over
there. Yeah, it's just another day in paradise, man.
You know what I'd do if I was you? I'd go to your internet company and just kick them in the balls every time I tell them to fix the shit. And RL, you got a hell of a echo.
Come on. Gotta be on my Bluetooth. Sorry.
Oh,
Well, you know, the thing is that back before I got my Social Security disability figured out, I was 3 years without employment or income, and I got a big cable bill and couldn't pay it. So now they want like $700 to restart cable. Oh, fuck you.
is that the only cable company around you?
Yep.
Well, that sucks.
Yes, it do.
Oh, well. I'd tell them, I
Not
said,
missing
well,
much.
if I'd pay for the $700 cable bill, I wouldn't be able to buy a new gun. So you got to weigh the options there. Which is more important, cable or guns?
Oh, God.
Yeah, exactly. Speaking of guns, my want list is getting longer and longer over the last few weeks. Palmetto is a great place to work, but if you intend to ever try to save money, it's probably not the best place. It'd probably be a good place to work if you hated guns, because then you wouldn't be interested in buying everything you put your hands on. But I'm cursed. I'm a gun lover. I'm a gun nut.
I gotta figure out what I want to get. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna get myself for Christmas. I always get one big gun for Christmas. One easily tied to it. Kind of leaning towards the Walter P5. I don't know yet. I haven't seen it. I don't know. There's some TV models out there and stuff I'm looking
I tell you what you can do. You can get yourself a 338 Lapua.
at. I've thought about that before. I don't know.
And in fact,
I don't have anywhere to shoot it to really maximize the use of it.
in fact, if you're ever in South Carolina, I will sell you one. We've got one in the shop.
Oh yeah, what is it?
Oh, it's a Savage. 338 Lapua. It only weighs about 25 pounds.
That would be a bonus.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Shooting a gun that big, you want some weight on it.
I had a 30-06 Savage ultralight hunter that weighed about 4 pounds. Not fun.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I bet that was fun to pull trigger on.
I could do it about 4 times. Then I have to take a week or so off to heal.
So basically what you're saying is don't miss the first shot?
No shit. Basically what I'm saying is that gun had to fucking go.
You know, I can understand them wanting to lighten the weight up on some guns, but there is such thing as being too light.
Well, that was a winter gun meant to be shot with a bunch of coat on.
Mm-hmm. Well, see, I don't have that problem. It don't really get a lot really cold around here.
Not that damn summer shooting in a t-shirt. That fucker would just brutally hammer your ass.
There was one I got. I think might have a little bit of recoil. A little single shot tank.
No, 10 gauge will do that.
You know, I don't think I've ever shot a 10 gauge.
Well, come on up north. Shoot mine all you want.
Oh, I'd love to. I wouldn't say no.
I was just looking over the shells. I took a picture. I'll have to send it to you. A 12 gauge plug next to a 10 gauge 3.5 inch plug. A little bit of a difference.
It's amazing how much a difference it is between a 12 and a 10 gauge.
So I can imagine it's quite a bit more of a wallop. Probably like going from a 16 to a 12.
If you just read like what's it's an ounce and 3/4 slug instead of a 1 ounce slug. It's almost twice as heavy.
It's more like 410 to 12, man.
You think?
Maybe 28.
Just the buckshot I got to test this thing. Just the buckshot I got to test this thing. Instead of 9 pellet buck, it's 18 pellet double aught buck.
Ooh. That's going to have some recoil.
The one I shot was a break action single shot, but I wouldn't shoot it a second time.
Basically mag dumping a Glock out of it every time you shoot.
Guys, I just posted the link over on the YouTube side again. If anybody wants to jump in, feel free to click on the link. Stop in, say hello. We'd love to talk to you. Hey, Travis T's out there. Oh, crap. We got a shit slinging monkey out there, too. Hello, fine ape. Midnight must have let him out of his cage and forgot to put him back. Everybody hide your bananas.
You know, just because you said that, he's going to come in here.
That's fine.
All right, I like Abe.
Ape's a cool guy. Like I said, just keep him up in bananas. He'll sit in this corner. He'll be happy.
Get him to smoke cigarettes. He'll be happy.
You're right, Fine Ape. I am number one.
I gotta go today and get a new phone.
Oh, what are you thinking I'm picking up?
I'm gonna get an iPhone, another one.
Come on, man. Get yourself an Android.
I have an Android for a work phone. It sucks.
I cannot do the whole iPhone thing. I had one for a long time, and I hated that son of a bitch.
See, I'm anal. I'm OCD, so Apple products actually work for me.
I just like having access to, things like Word. And with my iPhone, I couldn't get like Word or any of that other stuff. And it's just drove me nuts. And there for the longest time, I couldn't figure out how to get Google on that phone. Chrome. Finally figured out I could do that. So that made me a little happier with it. But I won't own another one.
Well, I'm different than both of you because I run a Windows phone and I love that thing.
I was actually thinking about getting a Windows phone when I picked up the one I got now. But what got me away from that was the fact that this phone here is completely waterproof. It's crash proof, basically, idiot proof. So
shit, my iPhone that I have right now has been needing a screen for about a year and a half. Still works though. It's all spider cracked and shit.
I would not go to Windows Phone now because Microsoft ain't supporting it anymore.
The reason I stay with Apple is it works, and they actually take your privacy seriously. Because they just released some new update, and the encryption on it is so good. The cops had this little device that could jailbreak it, even if it was locked. Now, they can't get into them again. I don't use the facial recognition. I don't use the damn thumb scanner. Nope, I don't use any of that. Good old password.
Yeah, that's with mine. I use that SWAT code thing.
Mm-hmm.
You just draw a design. But I figured out rather quickly that if you have oily fingers or you've been sweating or whatever, and you hit that swipe, you can get into anybody's phone in the world if you can trace that line.
Yeah.
And I was like, huh, looky here. So I'm constantly wiping off my fingerprints and stuff off my phone.
Oh shit! Back in the day, I was building computers before you could buy them for $300, and I used to run a fingerprint scanner all the time. That son of a bitch is such a pain in the ass because after about 3 runs, it gets smudged, and then you'd have to stop, clean the son of a bitch up. That technology was not all that great in the beginning.
Well, that's how we clock in at work with a fingerprint scanner, which works for me. It's pretty much makes sure nobody else can clock you in or out.
Yep.
So I ain't gonna complain about that.
Well, hell, I'm talking 15 or 20 years ago, man. The technology's bound to be considerably better than it was then.
You'd be surprised. Apparently, iPhones, the ones that do the facial recognition, can't tell the difference between 2 Asian women.
That's right.
Hey, take it up with freaking Apple.
Probably some social justice warrior hasn't called him out on that one.
Well, it was over in China that I saw that story happen.
Yeah, well, now, you can't believe anything comes out of China.
Yeah, that's true.
It's
It
China.
wouldn't surprise me, though.
That's where all them damn phones come from.
Yep.
And that's why they're always falling apart. And my phone actually comes from Russia, so good old Russian technology here, by God.
So it's a brick phone?
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
No way, Trump.
So
I
go ahead, Tom.
seen on the news this morning that Kiss is doing their end of the road tour again for about the 4th time.
They're retiring for the 15th time.
That's what they're saying. I would imagine it's about time. They're like fucking 75 years old.
Yeah.
Hey, Simmons is gonna need a walker for his fucking tongue on
I want to rock and roll all night and take Geritol every day.
At least with the costumes they wear, they can fit the Depends under them easier.
Okay. I'm watching this video about this skateboarder who decided to catch himself on fire and try to skateboard down a hill. What an idiot. Poured gasoline all over himself, all over the park he was skating on, and lit himself on fire.
That's worth it.
No. He undressed in a hurry, though.
Now we see why Ellis is watching the video.
And it just amazes me how intelligent some people are.
Ellis, I'm guessing you Google search for flaming naked guy.
No, it actually popped up in my Facebook feed. Thank you.
Because he always does that search, so it's just natural.
Yeah, he's run out of other videos that have that search criteria.
What an idiot! Good Lord.
Hey, that's the future leader of this country, maybe.
Yeah. Well, it's like that one I watched a few weeks back with the three guys shooting themselves in the face with a gun. I was like, why would you do that?
I always like the one that was a couple that she shot the guy with a 50 Desert Eagle and thought a phone book was going to stop it.
Yeah.
In all fairness, she did not want to do that.
Yeah.
No, I think he kind of talked her into it, didn't he?
Yes. And I can't imagine what that girl's life's going to be like from here on out, just because of that stupid son of a bitch.
Here, I'm going to hold a phone book, and I want you to shoot me with a Desert Eagle and see if it'll stop it.
Well, no, he tried it with another book to show her it would stop it.
Yeah, it didn't work out real well.
Well, it is proof of Darwin's theory.
See, I
don't know. I think the longer this country runs, the stupider some of the people in it get.
That's the power of public education.
Yeah, exactly. Do your kids a favor, homeschool them.
You can be anything you want to be, including bulletproof. No, you can't.
Yeah, Philo says not all books are created equal.
You got a bright future ahead in the freaking fast food industry.
I shouldn't be laughing at that. My last job was washing dishes. You know what I mean? Oh, Lord.
Yeah, but that was never intended as a long-term thing, Ellis. There's a difference.
Yeah, this is true. That was something to pay the bills until I got something better. And luckily for me, I stepped my foot right into better.
I don't particularly begrudge anybody of working wherever the fuck they work if they're trying.
Yeah, as long as they're working. Yeah, that's the thing.
Hey, Abe, how's it going, buddy?
Oh, crap.
Well, it was going just fine till some goat-fondling inbred candy ass started slandering my name.
Nobody
How you doing, Outlaw?
Nobody slandered your name, you shit-slinging monkey.
And for your information, Ellis, Andy, whatever, nobody puts Ape in the cage.
Good morning, Fine Ape. How are you, sir?
Good evening, everyone else.
Yeah.
I'm doing okay, I guess. Just got off work, so.
I see a 1911 magazine on your desk.
Well, what else do you see on the desk?
I don't know, but that 1911 magazine was the first thing caught my eye.
Goddamn, I don't know.
Well, I do see a big pile of trash.
Yeah,
Trash. Hey. That's not a nice way to talk about Clover Tack or Every Second Matters or Mr. Knives. Come on.
Let's
That's some
see.
respect.
Well, I bet you that is an empty soda can sitting there.
Looks like you got a flash hider sitting there. Maybe that's a compensator.
Yeah, it's off my Dan Wesson. Didn't feel like putting it back on. I actually took it off to put it in the tumbler to see if it would clean out the carbon buildup on the interior of it.
Is that some kind of?
Ultrasound.
Looks like some kind of sight. And some ammunitions of some sort. Or those snap caps.
What, these or those?
Those.
The red one or the dark red ones?
The red ones.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
No. Focus, damn you. I've got primers. No, these are, they're the spear. Focus. Come on.
Plastic.
Yeah.
Huh. Do they work?
Most of the time.
Huh. There you go.
Yeah, hell, I just use earplugs.
I don't know. I needed a little extra to fill out a order on Midway to get free shipping, and these were on clearance for $3 for the bullets and $4 for the little cases.
So, what are your plans for the day, Mr. 8?
I'm going to wait until my laundry gets done in the washer, throw it in the dryer, then go to bed and wake up and go back to work.
See, that sucks.
No, I think the dryer blows.
No. Oh, that's right. You're the one that sucks. Gotcha.
Hey, at least I don't have to deal with night strike snoring. Candy ass.
You keep stealing my lines, man.
Oh, I'm just.
Don't. It really doesn't have the same effect when you say it.
I'm surprised he isn't sleeping
Candy
on your
ass. That little better there.
Philo wants to know about your plastic rounds.
Yes, Philo, they are little plastic bullets. Snap them together. Put a primer in them, and actually, I don't think that one went off. Nope, still yellow. Yeah, it's the only thing that kind of sucks about these is that because they're plastic, they don't sit consistently, or after the first couple times, they don't all sit consistently, so sometimes they go off, sometimes they don't.
So those projectiles actually fly out?
Yeah. Actually, I got a virgin one right here. Just use real rounds. Rounds can train properly. Well, Vanessa, as much as I would like to, it's kind of a pain in the ass to build a backstop in my basement.
Nah, they're plastic. They ain't gonna hurt much.
No.
Yeah, with just a primer in there, they probably barely make it out of the barrel.
Oh, no, they're rated for like 25 feet or so.
Don't you bet on it. I shot earplugs out of primer and dented a fucking steel cabinet with them.
Huh.
Well, here's the thing with these. They're actually sub-bore diameter.
So they don't catch the rifling?
There's like rifling marks on them, but it's like right here. I guess my Smith is a little bit tighter. No, they basically kind of just drop through. Yeah.
Well, that's kind of neat.
Yeah. So let's see. Let's do a desk pop.
Well, there you go. The first desk pop on the Outlaws channel.
Don't need a sand bucket like Yankee to stick your head in either.
Nope. I actually think I hit the box I was aiming at, too. Well, the thing is, they say it's for up to 25 feet. And I'm pretty sure that box is a little over 25 feet away. And it's Calibre ammo, just primer powder. No, just it's just the primer. That's all it is. Then I guess the plastic round kind of has a bit of a vacuum to it when you pop it out, so demonetized for life. Well, not necessarily, Philo. I mean, it wasn't on screen. All you heard was a loud pop.
Yes, he could have hit something with his hand for all we know.
Mm-hmm.
No. He could have dropped something on the floor. There's no proof.
Could have
Like
just
all
blew
the
one
old-
last bubble of my chewing gum that's been in my mouth for 12 hours. You never know.
Like all the old movies, probably just used a bubble wrap.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey, I ain't wasting bubble wrap on you mucks. That stuff's fun.
Here lately, I've noticed the bubble wraps I've been getting in things that were shipped to me has been these huge, big suckers.
Yeah, the pillows.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Those things sound like a damn 22 going off. Pop!
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Am I the only one that still takes the little bubble wraps and sits here and pops them for 15 minutes?
Nope.
No. So the last couple of bubble wraps I've gotten have been that paperback stuff.
Well, that sucks.
Or they make the new ones where it's like, oh, it's bubble wrap, but everything on this row is connected. So it's like you try and pop one, then the next one. Nope. What?
Leave our bubble wrap alone, damn it. We like popping it. It, relaxes us. It is
really
oddly
annoys other
soothing.
people, and we get enjoyment out of doing that.
Oh, yeah.
Roll up the bubble wrap like a cinnamon roll, then kind of go like this, and it's pop, 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 pop.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I guess some things we never grow out of as we get older, huh?
Growing old is inevitable. Growing up is more or less optional.
I don't think I know anybody that's actually grew up. Certainly none
Might
of
have
you.
grown out.
Oh, well, yeah. I've
I'll
definitely
be right
gotten
back.
wider. There's some spaces that I can no longer fit into that I used to fit into.
And most of them are made out of denim.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Those 38s just don't work anymore.
I'm up to a
Get
38.
some super 38.
32. Need the ones with the bungee in the waistband.
Yeah. The 38s don't work anymore, and the 40s are getting tight. If that tells you anything.
You need to move up to a 44.
Yeah. Yeah.
Need to start getting hand-me-downs from Night Strike?
No, he's too short. I'd put on a pair of his pants. They'd be shorts.
Jorts.
No, they're man prees, like capris.
They'd be 3 inches below my kneecap.
Oh, they're not shorts. They're just Outlaws catfishing pants.
There you go.
He can wade into the water. That way he doesn't get his pants wet. More than normal.
Man, I haven't been fishing in about 2 months now. Partly because, well, my fishing license expired, and partly because, well, this new job and having the time off to actually get out there.
I ain't been fishing in years.
Mm-hmm.
Well, see, that's a problem you need to resolve.
No, the only fishing I want to do is crocodile D-dat style. Because I'm lazy.
That's just wrong, man. Everybody needs some fishing in their life.
Yeah, dynamite fishing.
Okay, yeah, well.
I was going to say now, how can Outlaw turn that down? That's a proud
Redneck
Southern
staple.
gentleman tradition.
Yeah, that's an Appalachian go-to. Actually, we never used dynamite. Now, what we used to do as kids is when we were wanting to catch bait in a hurry,
Cherry
we'd
bombs.
take them M80 firecrackers because they had plastic wicks and they'd actually blow up under the water.
Yeah, I have some of the M80s that are underwaterable. Silver.
Yeah. We'd light them up, throw them in the small little creeks. They'd go pop, and then all the little minnows would float up. Of course, that was before we found out that the DNR frowned on that sort of activity.
Oh, probably not as bad as me when we catch the kivas and we take an M80, stuff it in its mouth, light it, and throw it back.
Oh, well, yeah.
Because those things are freaking useless. Can't eat them. My lake was loaded with them, too. That's why we did it.
Yeah. It'd be okay, though. So, Tony, are you going to be doing any shooting today?
No.
Uh-oh. Tony's taking a day off.
Shit, I ain't done any shooting for a freaking month.
Well, it's hunting season. I figured you'd be out in the woods.
I haven't been for a while, but I need to go. But I got shit I got to do.
It can wait.
It's been waiting.
Yeah, see there, it can wait a little longer.
It's supposed to be in the low 60s here today, and we ain't gonna have many more of those.
See, that'd be a perfect day to go out there and shoot you some more squirrel.
Sure that it would, and I probably could. I might. It's fucking a little late to start getting ready.
Just think about, fresh fried squirrel for dinner.
I've had a fair amount of that this year. I've had pretty good luck.
I haven't had any squirrel in, I guess, 15 years.
Fried squirrel on a stick.
It's good.
Don't need a stick here in Illinois. Our squirrels are big.
Well, then you just get a bigger stick.
I just throw him in a stew pot with some dumplings or something like that.
There you go. Dumplings make everything better.
No shit.
And that's why you need to move up to a 44.
And why is that?
Because you have dumplings with everything.
Well, hell, you can have dumplings with everything anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Squirrel gravy's good too.
If I had private ground, I could actually hunt with 44 for squirrel, or hell, I could hunt them with 30-06. I hunt in the state park, and they have limits.
Stupid
Can't
state
hunt
park.
deer with 30-06, but squirrel's okay.
Yeah, I ain't had no squirrel in a long time. I think that's a problem I'm gonna have to resolve here real shortly.
No, you just have to go to the Roadkill Cafe.
Mm-hmm. It's been about 10 days for me, I think.
Yeah.
I've only got 3 or 4 left in the freezer, so I'm going to have to go back out.
Yeah, that's a crying shame. You're down that low.
Oh, hell, that's what I got last year, 3 or 4.
Does your wife eat squirrel too, or is it just you?
Oh, yeah.
So she's got good taste, is what you're saying. Well, she married you, so.
Hell, my kids eat squirrel. The grandkids eat it, although they thought it was chicken.
You pulled a fast one on. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. But the funniest thing I've had happen to me is my granddaughter come out while I was cleaning the squirrel, and she watched me do one. I thought she would, gag and get sick, but she didn't. She watched me. Then she went around the front of the house and she's imitating it. And she said, "Now I'm going to rip its head off."
Okay, then.
Yep, that's my girl.
Proud of that one, ain't you? I don't know. I was watching this video the other day. These guys had went out and killed some rabbits. And they were doing a demonstration on the quickest way to actually gut a rabbit. They took this thing, they grabbed it, and they twisted it up in a knot and just popped everything out of its ass. And I was like, well, yeah, that looked like it worked quite effectively. I never seen it done like that before, and I'm wondering if it worked with a squirrel the same way.
Don't know. Ain't going to try. I do my best not to damage the innards.
Well, what do you do with the innards?
Throw them in the garbage, but I don't want the fucking stink and meat tainted and shit like that. That's why I won't hunt rabbits. I can't stand a clean one because they make me throw up. They smell so freaking bad.
Yes, but man, they taste good.
Not good enough to be worth my trouble.
I don't know, man. Fresh rabbit, it's hard to beat.
Although my dad was chewing my ass earlier. He said, "Why don't you go out and shoot him in the head with the 22? That's what I did. I don't go out and shoot him with anything because I don't want him."
Don't you hate it when your dad actually says something that makes sense? Shit. Why didn't I think of that?
You hate to admit it.
Yeah. Shoot him in the head with a 22. I should have thought of that myself.
He told me how it's easy to work out how to see him if it's snowy outside. So I may give it a shot this year, but I doubt it. I don't like getting cold anymore.
I don't think anybody likes getting cold. Well, that's not exactly true. There are those few out there who actually enjoy that shit. I'm not one of them, but
I used to be.
I ain't never been one that enjoyed being cold or being out in the cold. Which I know is kind of weird considering I like to do things like hunt. And you do that in cold weather. But I like hunting in nice, 50-degree weather. So it's chilly, but not cold enough to freeze your balls off.
I've been swimming a couple of times and it was about 20 degrees thanks to a fucking coon dog.
Now, see, I've done that fishing. You go out in West Virginia where they start stocking the trout streams in fucking February. We go out wade the rivers to catch them, and that water be fucking freezing. You fall in, it'll take your breath away. Just...
Oh shit, that's Hampton Beach in the summer.
Good God.
The water actually, when I went in, felt warmer than the outside air. But getting out of the water was a motherfucker.
As soon as you hit that Hampton Water Beach, instant freaking shrinkage.
Do not want any part of that kind of bullshit. Thank you very much. Y'all can keep it.
Well, you know, when you're coon hunting, you go where the fucking dog goes.
Yeah. Did you have to cross the stream? Yep.
It wasn't a stream, it was a river. Not a big one, mind you.
What in the hell is that racket?
A Microsoft Surface tablet, which sucks.
Ah.
It's for work.
Sitting here rocking.
It's the pod people.
I
I think they've gotten them.
I'm sitting here running the old Hewlett Packard desktop that I bought refurbished from Hewlett Packard. Came out of their offices, and it has been fantastic. It was top of the line in its day, but hell, it's 10 years old now.
Yeah, that's where I'm getting with mine. It's about 10 years old and it's starting not to work with my home computer.
This one's all right. I just need a lot more hard drive than 75 meg or gig.
Oh, I got plenty of hard drive. I need more RAM. Because it's only got 8 megabytes of RAM.
I think this
And there's something weird going on with it.
I think this has got 512.
Yeah. Talk to Night Strike. He'll take care of it.
Nah, I'm just going to buy another Dell XPS and it will last for freaking another 10 years.
I don't know. I was thinking about you today when I moved away from here. I want to buy me another damn computer because this one's got to stay here. It ain't mine. So that's something else I'll be hunting for, I guess.
Another date night activity for you and Night Strike.
Yeah, right. You know, I don't see him as much as you folks think I do.
Well, just because you close your eyes when you're doing it doesn't count.
No. Uh-huh.
I figured that the minute you started working for PSA, he'd be on your doorstep.
No. But they know all about him. Actually, we had a conversation the other day, and they was talking about some of the YouTube guys, and they were talking about looking for alternatives for gun channels to find gun content because there's so many channels that's left YouTube. Somebody actually mentioned GunTube, and I was like, "Well, listen to that." And I said, you know who actually created Gun 2, right? He said, no, who? And I said, Night Strike. So apparently it's picking up some steam.
I just hope that it doesn't pick up too much before he has money to make it work.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
He, I will say this: I think he's done an excellent job. So
I do too. He's not got the money to make it expand quickly if it pops, you know.
oh well. If that was to actually happen, I'm sure that there's quite a few people that would step up to help push it along. Me being one of them. I ain't rich by any sort of imagination, but I'd give him a few bucks here and there to help keep it running.
Damn chair.
I don't know. In some states, they may consider that prostitution.
Yeah, maybe. Luckily, this ain't one of them. We're talking about computers, not sexual acts. And I haven't had a sexual act in quite a while, so.
Me neither, man. It's been about 8 hours and I'm hurting.
Dear God.
If you're hurting, you're doing it wrong.
Or maybe he's doing it right.
No, he needs to loosen the grip or not be so cheap and actually get the actual CVS branded lotion.
I just use what the wife provides.
She makes her own lube. Homemade with a money back guarantee. Well, that'd be nice if every wife you married throughout your life always came with a money back guarantee if you wasn't happy with her.
Actually, what they need to do is they need to make marriages cost about $10,000 and divorces free.
Yeah. Well, some marriages that would be considered a cheap wedding, $10,000. Of course, that'd be more than I'd ever pay you for one. Darling, I love you. I just don't love you enough to pay $10,000 to put my ass in debt to marry you.
It ain't your place to pay for it. It's her dad's, usually.
Well, that's funny. I've been married twice, and neither time did their dad step up to pay for it.
I ain't paid for all of mine either. My youngest just got married beginning of this year, well, the end of last year. And I told her, I ain't paying for it. I paid for your first fucking marriage. I ain't paying for another one.
If you want to make that mistake, you're paying for it yourself. How about that?
She married a good guy, and this dude had plenty of money. So he sprung for everything. But I told him, I said, I ain't doing it. I did let him live here for a couple of months, though. That was harder than shelling out money.
Couldn't put your feet up on the table during dinner. Had to remember to wear underwear when you walked around the house.
Nah, I do that all the time anyway, because there's no telling when grandkids going to show up. And I don't know how my children came to a different frame of mind than I do, but I don't walk into a house without knocking on the fucking door. I mean, even my dad's house, I'll knock on the door, then walk in, but there's some warning. You know, if Dad's got a chick in there and he's having his way, I want him to close his door.
We don't want to see that shit.
Hell no.
Or think about it.
Exactly.
My dad's getting laid. That's all great for me, or to me. I mean, hopefully I can keep knocking it off in another 20 years.
Black Cat, fuck you.
I don't think you would.
How in the hell do you find anything on that fucking desk, Abe?
I look.
It's a chaotic order. He knows exactly where everything is in his own mess.
Why do you think I have the overhead? Makes it easier.
Well, I'm set up similar, but not quite as much stuff.
I mean, he knows exactly where his wrench is and his pliers, and you know.
I don't remember what the hell I was using the pliers for.
I know exactly where the hell my gun tools and stuff are at.
And, you know, there's his AR grip. That is a grip, right?
Oh, it's more than just a grip.
Oh, hell. Look at there. I thought about putting something like that on my window, and then I decided against it. Nah.
It is kind of chunky.
But does it do a good job of actually stabilizing the rifle?
Yeah. Oh, that's why I have it on here. I took it off my Ruger Precision 22. Because this is just the right height at full extension, for me at least, to where I can sit on a bench and use it.
Well, I got this little Codwell thing that I use. It works pretty well.
Codwell? It's Cadwell. Bonehead.
No, whatever. Cod, whatever.
Fucking hick. Don't even know how to pronounce an A.
K-Well?
Yeah.
It's K-Well.
And somebody else is skipping the fucking D.
All right, Cadewell.
There you go. That'll work.
Happy there, Pappy?
Yeah, whatever makes Tony happy is what we will do from now on, you know.
Then never
No. You got to cover that now. I do not want anything to do with making him happy all the time.
Don't worry, I don't swing to the left ever.
He's strictly righty.
So he doesn't do a stranger?
Nope.
Hey, you gotta respect a man that knows what he likes and sticks with it.
That's a good one. Yeah, I've been with this woman for going on 39 years now.
Well, see there? That length of time, she knows exactly what to do. No guesswork.
Yeah, just go ahead and go to sleep. It won't bother me none.
It's all familiar. I'll take care of it. You just lay there. Oh, Lord. Well, guys, I think I'm going to cut this thing off and try to get some stuff done around here a little bit. So I appreciate everybody for stopping by, guys. It's been a good morning. I thank you all for coming in and saying hello. Tony, thanks, buddy.
Welcome.
Fine, Ape. Nice having you around. Scott.
Mm-hmm.
I shall talk to you guys later. Remember, later on tonight, I will have my Monday night chat, so stick around for that. And Never Enough Ammo will be on tonight, hopefully, if he's not having internet problems.
Again.
Got Guys, have a good day.
Yep, y'all too. Hit y'all later.